Hi everybody. So tonight I wanted to show you, don't mind my mess back there, that's another project, but I wanted to show you what eggs look like when they freeze over. So I've been keeping chickens for a while and I still made this mistake. Unfortunately, yesterday I left a few eggs in there. I think the hen was laying them and stuff. I didn't think she had that many underneath her. So this morning I went to feed the chickens and stuff. My door was frozen shut and I could not get it open no matter how hard I tried. So I decided to get the eggs that were accessible to me, and that's when I noticed I have left over some eggs. But so to my surprise, there was only two cracked, right? So what happened? Why I have this many even, if I only had two? So I came back home. I had taken a basket with me that had the eggs from yesterday, and they're still. And I picked up the eggs that I had, the two cracks. I left them in there, and I came home to ask my husband to help me with the door. So when I did that, my daughter had gone up, then my son, and then I just got busy with life and stuff. I didn't get to go back until about 5:30, and I did that, but I forgot the basket with eggs underneath my porch outside. Now, I didn't think it was going to be a big deal at first. And since I was going to go right back, outside and finish my job, but I got busy and then I completely forgot. And then when I went back outside, I saw them and then I remember, but I didn't think anything of it. So then I started picking up all the eggs, and then I noticed in the basket that I had double the amount of eggs that it cracked. So whatever eggs I had in there, they cracked because it cooled down even more while they were sitting outside. And this is why I said it twice. I forgot some yesterday. That was too cracked. But I left them outside and the rest cracked because of it. They're starting to throw out. So there is, especially like in the springtime, I've noticed. If I have like one egg left or something like that, they, kind of sneak up on me because they had laid the egg after I got to pick them up and stuff. Sometimes the eggs, like this one especially, once they thaw out, this will, oh shoot, well, I was trying to see if it will do it. It will seal back up very, very fine to sometimes basically like this. Well, kind of. It will completely shut and it will be like you won't be able to see it. Seriously, how I can push over right there? You can barely see the crack right there, right? It's there. But once it thaws out, you see what I can. And I had picked up eggs like that a couple times. But every time I clean it, I like to check them and make sure they're not picked, or at this, now around this time they're not cracked and they had sealed back up. And so because I don't want to eat that stuff that's already been kind of exposed to it, bacteria already goes in there through the membrane, so I don't like that. So these eggs now I'm going to keep here, and I'm going to throw them in my compost and in my garden beds because they're going to still provide me with what I want. I won't give it to to my chickens, sorry, because I don't want to encourage them to start eating eggs. That is the last thing I want them to do. They're starting to throw out a little bit, some of them, so I wanted to rush and do this video. So like around here, I like to examine. You're like, why would you have them in there? Oh yeah, see, sometimes they pick them. They can pick them for a number of reasons. Sometimes they're bored, or sometimes something had gone on it. Like, how they're full of poop over here, because they love to lay them on the ground. And they decide to pick on it, and then they just take it. Or sometimes they just play and fight. So eggs like this, I don't eat. I keep separate, like this one's right here. As I clean them, I keep them separately, and this ones I put in my compost. This will go in my compost. That's a lot of eggs. That's why I'm very aggravated. And this ones are eggs that I haven't they came this clean, and sometimes I use them for water glazing. So that's why I got different piles of eggs right there, and this is the one. This is 2 days worth of eggs. So this plus this is 2 days worth of eggs. This I wanted to show you. Hopefully you learned something. Just go out there a couple times a day, one in the morning and sometime around 3 or 4 o'clock before it gets too cold, or if the temperature changes when your day, just go and pick them up, or just make sure you're checking them. If the hens are still laying eggs and they're still sitting on them, it won't happen. But once they're done laying, they will cool down and they will freeze. So yeah, that's all I have to to tell you today. Have fun, enjoy the weather, prepare for season coming, and if you have any questions, just write in the comments. Bye.